Hello and welcome back to Tarotverse Angel. Or if this is your very first time here, a huge welcome. Today we are kicking off with a brand new series that will take you from a complete beginner to someone who can confidently sit down with the deck, pull cards, and actually understand what they are seeing. And I'll be honest with you, most people who try to learn tarot get overwhelmed really fast. They pick up a 78 card deck, open a guidebook that's 400 pages long, and think, where do I even start? That's exactly why we are doing this series. We start with the foundation, the structure that holds all 78 cards together. Once you understand this, everything else snaps into place. So, in today's episode, we are covering three main big energies. The first is the division of tarot, that is Major and Minor Arcana. The second is the Four of Suits, the four suits, and what energy each one governs. And third, the number, their meaning, because in tarot, numbers carry their own symbolism that runs through every single card. Now, with that, let's get into it. Before we get into the structure, let me answer the question that I get most from the beginners. What is a tarot? Tarot is a deck of 78 cards, each with a unique image. Those images have been built over centuries to represent the full spectrum of human experience. These are emotions, challenges, relationships, your inner growth, external events, and everything in between. Now, is tarot magic? Is it predicting the future? Honestly, that depends on what you believe. And I'm not here to tell you what to think, but what I will tell you is that tarot is, at its most practical, a language. It is a system of symbols that help you ask deeper questions, reflect on situations in your life, and access your own intuition. Think of it like this: tarot is a mirror, not a crystal ball. The cards don't tell you what will happen, they reflect back what's already at play in your situation, and they invite you to look at it from a new angle. And the best part, you don't need any special gift or psychic ability. All you need is curiosity, and you need to learn this language. That's what this series is for. Now, the deck that we are using today is most commonly called the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. This was published in 1900s and was illustrated by Pamela Coleman Smith. It's the one you'll see me reference throughout the series, and if you are buying your first deck, I'll recommend starting here. The imagery is intuitive and beginner friendly. With that, now let's crack open the structure of 78 cards. The 78 cards are split into two distinct groups. The first is the Major Arcana, the group 2 is the Minor Arcana. Let's start with the Major Arcana. The Major Arcana is a set of 22 cards, numbered from 0 to 21. These are the big cards, the iconic ones, the ones people recognize even if they've never read tarot. These include the Lovers, Death, the Moon, the Tower, such type of cards. Now, the word Arcana comes from Latin and it means secrets and mysteries. And the Major Arcana represents the big mysteries, the major life themes, deep soul lessons, life defining moments, and the archetypical forces that shape a human life. When a major card shows up, you pay attention. It's saying this isn't a passing phase, this is something significant. This touches on your core journey, your karma, your deeper purpose. The 22 cards of the Major Arcana also tell a story. Scholars call it the Fool's Journey. Card 0 is the Fool, representing the soul at the beginning, innocent, open, about to step out into experience. Now, cards 1 to 21 represent every lesson and phase that soul will encounter as it grows towards wholeness, which is the last card of completion. We'll explore each and every one of these cards in the upcoming episodes, but for now, hold this idea that major means big life themes, soul level lessons, and unavoidable forces. Now, as we discussed, the 56 minor arcana cards are divided into four suits, and each suit has 14 cards. These four suits are wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. Each suit rules over a specific domain of life and is connected to one of the four classical elements. Let's walk through each one at a time. Let's talk about the first suit, that is wands. Wands are associated with the element of fire. Their domain is passion, ambition, and creativity. It also relates to inspiration, career. When you see wands in a reading, you're looking at someone's drive, their motivation, their goals, entrepreneurial energy, and their sense of purpose in life. Wands people, and I'll explain quote cards in a later episode, tend to be bold, energetic, sometimes impulsive. They are the starters, the visionaries, the ones who say, let's go. Now, the keywords for wands are passion, creativity, action, ambition, will, career, inspiration. If you pull a lot of wands in a reading, the situation involves forward movement, forward momentum, movement, aspirations, but also watch for burnout or scattered energy if they are reversed or in challenging positions. Then we have the second suit, which is of cups. Now, cups are associated with water. Their domain is all about emotions, anything relating to emotions, relationships, intuition, dreams, inner world. The cups generally ask a question: how do you feel about this? This suit relates to your feelings. When a cup appears in a reading, you are swimming in the emotional undercurrent of the situation, relationships, and this could relate to romantic, family, or friendships. How you're processing grief, love, longing, contentment, your creativity and spiritual life when it flows from the heart. Keyword for cups is emotions, relationship, love, dreams, empathy, healing, and compassion. A reading heavy in cups is deeply emotional. This is a situation where feelings are primary language. It's calling you to tune inward. Then we have the third suit, which is of swords. Now, swords are associated with the element of air. Their domain is the mind, your thoughts, communication, truth, decisions, mental clarity or absence of clarity. It's all related to your mind. Swords are often the most challenging suit for beginners because can feel harsh, and that's fitting. Air is sharp, the mind cuts. Sword cards confront you with hard truths, with mental battles. with pain of honesty and the necessity of difficult situations. But here's the thing about swords, they also represent clarity. The moment when you finally see something for what it is, when you say the hard thing that needed to be said, when you think your way through a problem with precision. Now, keyword for swords is communication, intellect, clarity, challenge, decision making, strategy, and mental struggle. If you get a lot of swords in your readings, the situation involves mental tension, communication challenges, a need for clear eyed thinking, not a time for wishful thinking, basically, a time of truth. Then we have our fourth and final suit of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles, also called the coins or discs, are associated with the element of earth. Their domain is the material world, anything relating to money, work, health, home, physical reality, long term security. Pentacles are grounded energy. They are slow moving, steady, and practical. They ask the question of what are you building? What are you intending to do? What is your material foundation? These cards represent money and career, but also physical body, your home, environment, tangible world. They generally ask, are you taking care of yourself? Are you being responsible for your resources? Are you investing in something that will grow? The pentacles have keywords for money, work, career, health, home, abundance, material security, and also your investments. If you get a lot of pentacles in your reading, it is generally in the essence of being grounded in physical and practical world. There's an emphasis on what is real and tangible, what you can actually touch, build, and sustain. Now, these are the minor cards. The minor arcana are the other 56 cards. The word minor doesn't mean less important, it means more everyday. These cards represent the texture of daily life, the situations you navigate, the people you encounter, the practical and emotional events that make up your week, your month, or your year. Think of it this way, if major arcana cards are chapters of your life story, the minor arcanas are the scenes inside each chapter. The conversation, the challenges, the small joys and frustrations. When you get mostly minor cards in a reading, it's saying you have a lot of agency here. These are the circumstances you can navigate, these are the choices that you can make, and the energies that is within your control, and you can shift them. The 56 minor arcana cards are organized in four suits, and this is where it gets really interesting. Now, let's discuss the structure within each suit. Within each suit, there are 14 cards, and these are numbered from ace to 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the numbered cards. We also have court cards. These are the page, the knight, the queen, and the king. These four are the court cards. So for every suit, you have ace to 10, then page, knight, queen, and king. We'll do a deep dive into the court cards in the upcoming episodes, but for now, the quick summary is court cards typically represent people, personalities, The roles that you might be playing. A page is a student or a beginner. A knight is action, movement. Queen is mature and inward mastery, and the king is the mature outward authority. The numbered card Ace through 10 tell a story within each suit, which brings us to the next topic. Now let's discuss something that makes tarot very easy to learn. Every number carries its own energy, and that energy is consistent for all the suits. So when you learn the number 3 in tarot, you immediately have a foundation for the 3 of wands, 3 of cups, 3 of swords, and 3 of pentacles, because they all share the same underlying number vibration, just expressed through their suit specific domain. Think of it like a sheet music. The melody, the number is the same, but the instrument, that is the suit, changes the sound. Let me walk you through each number, and we'll start with the aces. So, ace is the seed. It refers to pure potential and new beginnings. It is the pure, undiluted energy of the suit, the very first spark before anything has taken form. An ace always represents a new beginning, an opportunity, a gift being offered. It's a yes from the universe. It says something new is available to you right now. The Ace of Wands offers a new creative spark or career opportunity. Ace of Cups offers a new emotional beginning, maybe a new love or a spiritual opening. Ace of Swords, a new clarity, a breakthrough in thought or communication. And the Ace of Pentacles offers a new material opportunity. That could be a job, a financial gift, or a new project. When you see an ace, something is beginning. Now, the number 2 is about balance, a choice, a duality. The 2 is where the seed meets something else. Two things face each other. Now, there's a choice, a partnership, a tension to navigate. 2 carries the energy of two paths, two people, two forces in balance. They offer a decision to be made and a relationship of some kind at play. Two of Wands standing at crossroads with two possible directions. Two of Cups, two hearts coming together, a bond forming. Two of Swords, a decision being avoided, a standoff. Two of Pentacles, juggling resources or balancing multiple responsibilities. Then we have the number 3, which is for growth, creativity, and collaboration. Once the two things meet and a choice is made, a third thing is born. That's 3. It's the energy of creation that comes from collaboration or union. It is about growth, expansion, something starting to make a path to the fruition. Now, 3 of Wands, your plans are in motion, you're watching them take place. 3 of Cups, celebration, friendship, joy shared with others. 3 of Swords, heartbreak, grief, pain of something broken. 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, teamwork, early success through combined effort. Then we have number 4 of stability, structure, and rest. 4 is a square, solid, grounded, stable on all four sides. It's the energy of foundation, structure, often a pause. Something has been built, now it's settling. 4 of Wands, celebration of a milestone, stable home, community. 4 of Cups, contemplation, feeling withdrawn, maybe boredom or spiritual searching. 4 of Swords, rest, retreat, recovery. 4 of Pentacles, stability with material things. but also holding on too tightly, maybe because of fear of loss. Number 5, this refers to conflict, challenges, and change. If 4 is the comfortable stability, 5 disturbs it. 5 is the number of disruption, challenge, conflict, any necessary change. It is not comfortable, but it is necessary. 5 of Wands, competition, conflict, everyone pulling in different direction. 5 of Cups, grief, loss, focusing on what is gone. 5 of Swords, defeat, conflict, or ethical compromise. 5 of Pentacles, hardship, financial struggle, feeling left out in the cold. Number 6, now it's about harmony, generosity, and recovery. After the storm of 5, the 6 brings relief. 6 is harmony restored. It carries the energy of generosity, gratitude, healing after difficulty. 6 of Wands, victory, recognition, public success. 6 of Cups, nostalgia, innocence, gifts from the past. Sometimes childhood memories also relate to 6 of Cups. 6 of Swords, transition away from turbulence, moving toward calmer waters or towards recovery. 6 of Pentacles, generosity, giving and receiving, balanced exchange or charity. 7, now 7 is the number of reflection, mystery, and inner work. 7 is a mystical number. It is contemplative, introspective, sometimes secretive. 7 energy asks, what do you truly believe in? What is your strategy? What do you really know versus what you are assuming? Now, let's say 7 of Wands. It's about standing your ground and defending your position. 7 of Cups, fantasy, many options, maybe illusion of too many possibilities. 7 of Swords, cunning, sometimes deception or tactical thinking. 7 of Pentacles, pausing to access what you have built or long term investment, patience. Then we have the number 8, power, movement, mastery. 8 is movement after contemplation. It's the number of power, momentum, and often swift action. Things are moving quickly or are requiring an exercise of your strength and compatibility. 8 of Wands will result in swift messages, rapid movement, things happening fast. 8 of Cups, walking away from something that no longer serves you, emotional evolution. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped or restricted, often by your own thinking. It leads to overthinking. 8 of Pentacles, it is skill development, craftsmanship, very dedicated work. Then we have number 9, near completion or integration. 9 is the number of almost at the end. The work is nearly done, but not quite. 9 carries the energy of summation, resilience, and sometimes the last challenge before completion arrives. Now, 9 of Wands, wary but resilient, almost there. Guards is still up. 9 of Cups, the wish card, emotional satisfaction, contentment, your desires are fulfilled. 9 of Swords, anxiety, nightmares, the mind torturing itself at midnight. 9 of Pentacles, independence, self sufficiency, the fruits of your labor, you're enjoying them. Then we have number 10, which is the number of completion, culmination, and a new cycle. 10 is the end and the beginning of something new. Because when something ends, something new also begins. It's the number of completion, but also of cycles. When something completes, the stage is set for new ace. 10 and 1 are deeply connected energies. Now, for 10 of Wands, this carries heavy burden, overwhelming, but nearly finished. Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, family harmony, the happily ever after card. Ten of Swords, a painful ending. This is a very painful card, a betrayal at your lowest point. But it also means it goes only upward from here. Ten of Pentacles, this is highly positive card. It relates to generational wealth, lasting legacy, family security, abundance that is going to endure through generations. Now that we have discussed the suits and the numbers, let me show you how powerful it is to combine what we just learned. I'm going to pull a card and then we will use the methods we have learned so far. We have pulled the Five of Cups. Now I have a two-step framework I can apply immediately, even before looking up any meaning in a book. Step 1, what is the number? It's a 5. And we know 5 means challenge, conflict, disruption, change, or loss. Now, the step 2, what is the suit? It's a cups. And cups govern emotions, relationships. Now, putting the number 5 and cups together, we have the energy of challenge, of loss. This card is about emotional loss, grief, focusing on what is gone. This man is focusing on what is not there instead of focusing on what is still standing. That is the energy of Five of Cups. And that figure in Rider Waite image explains it very beautifully. The number told us loss, and the suit told us it's emotional. And the image confirms it. This is why learning structure first matters so much. You can now approach any card with a baseline understanding before even memorizing a single meaning. Let's try with one more card. We have Eight of Wands. Number 8, power, movement, swift momentum, things happening fast. And the suit, that is Wands, it's about passion, creativity, career, fire energy. Now put them together. 8 and Wands. Swift action in career or creative pursuits. And that is the exact meaning of this. And see, you're already reading tarot. Okay, so let's recap what we covered today because that was a lot of ground. Number 1, tarot is 78 cards, a language of symbols that reflects human experience, not a mystical oracle that predicts the future. It's a mirror. Number 2, these 78 cards are split into Major Arcana, which are 22 cards and represent big life themes, and the second one, Minor Arcana, which are 56 cards representing everyday texture of life. Number 3, the Minor Arcana is divided into 4 suits: Wands for fire, Cups for water, Swords for air, Pentacles for earth. Number 4, number carry their own meaning, consistent across all suits from ace to 10. Learn the numbers and you unlock a shortcut to every single minor arcana. Now, for this week, I genuinely encourage you to do, as it will cement what we have talked about. I want you to pull one card every morning from your deck, any card, and write down the number and the suit. Before looking up anything, try to guess the general energy using the framework we have learned today. Then look it up and compare. Notice where your intuition is already at. Repetition is the structure, and that is how you become good at tarot. And you will learn everything faster than you think. If you found this video helpful, subscribe and hit the notification bell. The next episode is going to dive deeper into the tarot, and you don't want to miss it. Leave a comment below telling me which suit resonates with you most right now and why. I love reading the messages and I will respond to as many as I can. I'll see you in the next one. Happy reading.